Chapter 10. Pumpkin Pie? I never really believed it. I mean, it was fun to talk about mummies and all that, but I thought it was just talk. Just my rotten brothers telling me crazy stories. But now, I didn't know what to think. Did the mummy really rise from the dead? Was this his idea of Halloween fun, stealing a bag of worms? The trouble was, I didn't have enough facts. And you can't solve a mystery without facts. It's like trying to finish a jigsaw puzzle with a few pieces missing. Just not going to happen. Maybe the worm thing wasn't such a hot idea, Mila said. Poor Joey, I said glumly. It will break his heart. We sold tickets and everything. Meanwhile, a group of kids was gathered around Helen. He's back! I heard Bobby Solowski say. The mummy has returned! That nearly sent the class into a panic. Ralphie Jordan told everyone about what happened to Twinkles the cat and Earl Bartholomew. And don't forget Mr. Riley, Kim Lewis said. His hair turned white when he saw the mummy. The more kids talked, the more afraid they got. A few boys even hid in the closet until Miss Gleason told them that enough was enough. She barked, That's enough of this silliness! Miss Gleason stood up and slammed the closet door shut. Unfortunately, her tail got stuck between the doors. That made her even madder. That's when Miss Gleason saw that Geetha Nair was hiding under a desk. Geetha, what are you doing under there? Hiding from the mummy, Geetha answered in a quivering voice. Miss Gleason heaved a heavy sigh. Please come out, Geetha. I don't think mummies go to school. Suddenly, Geetha pointed toward the door and screamed, Then what's he doing here? Everyone stared at the door. A hand, wrapped in bandages, slowly pushed it open. Kids screamed and dived under desks, but I stood my ground, not because I was brave, but because this particular mummy looked a little familiar. Oof! The mummy mumbled as he bumped into Miss Gleason's desk. Joey! I said, Is that you? The mummy lifted a bandage and looked at me with one eye. Hey, Jigsaw! Nice costume! It's me, Joey! He looked under the classroom. Why is everyone under their desks? Did the hamster get out again? I noticed that Joey was holding a bag. My bag. I snatched it from his hand. I've been looking all over for this. Hey, don't get mad, Joey said. Besides, I thought you said there were worms in there. Bags and Mila gathered around. Joey continued. See, I had been thinking about the worms all day. I was worried about them in that box of yours. So I thought I'd take them outside for a little exercise. Exercise, I said. And fresh air, Joey added. I scratched the back of my neck. So, what's the problem? I asked. Joey opened the bag and pulled out the box. It was shaped like my box, except it was white, not gray. Joey opened the lid. See for yourself. I looked inside. Pie! Joey stuck his thumb into the pie and gave it a lick. Pumpkin, he said. Then I remembered what Miss Gleason had said. She used the same kind of bag for her pie today. Mila must have been reading my mind, she said. But if Joey took Miss Gleason's pumpkin pie, then who has the worms?